Amendment by Tenderholt.
The chair recognizes Mr. Tenderholt to explain the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, my amendment simply prevents grant programs from directing funds to children's hospitals that provide psychological, behavioral, gender transitioning procedures. I move adoption.
The chair recognizes Mrs. Johnson of Dallas in opposition to the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, you know, we are having an incessant amount of these kinds of amendments on every bill in this body. There are bills moving that we can have a thoughtful conversation about the role of mental health care and gender affirming care. But this bill is not it. This bill is designed to provide capital improvements to children's hospitals for mental health care. And we need to put a stop to this. And I'm asking you to vote against this amendment. Thank you.
The chair recognizes Mr. Jetton in opposition to the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I've spent the last 2 sessions on public health listening to hours and hours of testimony when it comes to gender modification of children. And there's no doubt in my mind that there is a need for a bill to fully address gender modification, gender affirming care here in Texas. And I believe that there's a bill that is going to pass this House that addresses that issue. The bill that I'm bringing here today is strictly for children's hospitals to be able to get the funding so that when a child goes to an emergency room, either attempting to commit suicide, having suicidal ideation, or having some sort of extreme situation, that there are beds and there are services available for that child. That is what this bill does. It does not pertain to gender modification of any type. And so in my attempts to keep this bill that has been worked on by many stakeholders, to preserve the hard work that was put into this bill, I'm asking you to vote no on this amendment.
The chair recognizes Mr. Tenderholt to close on the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, while I respect what he's saying, I'm going to try every single opportunity to stop children from being abused, every single opportunity. And a lot of these kids that go there that want to hurt themselves, I think there's a percentage of them that may be transitioning. I move adoption.
Mr. Tenderholt sent an amendment. The amendment is not acceptable to the author. A record vote has been requested by Mr. Harris of Anderson. The clerk will ring the bell. Show Mr. Jetton voting nay. Ms. Johnson of Dallas voting nay. Have all members voted? There being 52 ayes and 90 nays, the amendment fails to adopt.